Hello, and welcome back, swordsmen, to Fury the Outlands, the D&D campaign where if you miss an episode, I decide to kill your character.
I've been double killed.
Oh no.
Yeah, plot twist.
Yeah, you've been dead for a while, man. Sorry, I didn't want to tell you.
My
Valid.
name's Dan. I'm a theater freak and D&D geek, and I will be your dungeon master for this campaign. We are on episode 6, and before we start doing a recap, as always, we're going to do a quick semi-PSA and a plugin. So plug-in first, if you want to see what our life is like outside of D&D, go over to Spotify and listen to our podcast, Guys. Latest episode released yesterday. Carlo, any chance that this is not 16 or 18 over?
It's less adult, but there's still some adult themes. Angel and I argued about whether water is wet for like 30 minutes.
It is not fucking wet. Don't even get me started.
It's not
Anyways.
wet. It's not wet.
All right, bro.
What is
All right,
wet?
chill out.
It's not wet.
Okay, so watch it. So listen to at your own risk. At that point, you can catch the next episode this coming Saturday, whenever it comes out. And normally there would be more people on that podcast, but I unfortunately have theater rehearsals during that time period. So yeah, no, I'm not going to be there. And he's a sleepy bitch. He's a sleepy gay bitch.
Twitch
Yeah,
serious.
Also, a fun little tidbit. This episode will be I am playing through VR.
Yeah, Lou is playing through VR chat right now with the rest of his gay friends that don't involve us for some reason.
I'm sitting pretty princess on someone's lap whilst I play a gay man in D&D.
Bottom.
Well, yeah.
Oh my god.
And Jerome is just spamming crickets.
Jerome's proud of me is what he is.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
So that's it for the. Okay, seriously, guys, knock it off.
Yeah, Lou, come on.
Jerome, I will call you gay one more time.
This was not me.
Okay,
We're gonna have to mute that. We're gonna have to mute that. God damn.
just play a recording of this is an undisclosed noise.
No, just stop before you end up killing our channel. So that's
I'm
our
getting
plugin. That's what she said.
Jesus.
You can't say shit.
No, I cannot because I am also sometimes a brat. Moving on. Moving on. The PSA is because of the fact that I had to do a crap ton of acting on Angel's behalf last week. Some of the thing, honestly, that's due to Lou deciding to progress the storyline more than I wanted.
Listen, if I can lore, I'll lore.
No, that's fair. There's going to be a good amount of retconning this episode involving a Rakion. So if something happened that involved him, no, it did not, and you didn't see or hear anything.
My seat.
Yeah.
Luckily, I didn't anyway. Oh.
Yeah, no, you didn't anyway. Weirdly enough, that actually cuts out like half of a conversation between Lou and Lyza, but you know what? That's actually fine. Wasn't really that important.
Yeah, I know Lyza.
Yeah, I'm getting there. We are also down a Wyra, which hopefully she's listening. Weirdly enough, I saw her mother yesterday on my way to rehearsal. She is heading back. Yeah, no. So we don't have the full gauntlet yet, but I believe that is everything. So let us get to the recap. So this is going to be a bit longer. The party, after going back to Baron's Rest and getting some supplies and then trying to barrel their ass through the Outlands to get to the excavation point to which they were hired by the Tyrian wizard Matthias Dane. They discovered that the camp itself was empty, and there was no sign of Matthias's mentor, the Tyrian archmage Rathenfell. After a little bit of excavation, it was just, and checking around the area, it was discovered that there were a bunch of footprints, and it was assumed that someone had taken Rathenfell from the camp of the excavation site into a cavern a little further into what is known as a Crete desert, which is basically a very desolate, empty city. Basically, just nothing left. Traversing through the cavern, the party came across a small group of Night Herald raiders within the tunnel, killed most of them, interrogated one of them who said that they were told to stay, the Night Heralds were told stay out here in efforts to protect the area from the raider clan known as the Reavers, and that the leader of this group was someone by the name of Lyza. After finishing the interrogation, Arakion shot this person in the head and continued to pretty much loot everything off of the rest of the bodies. That was two episodes ago. Oh, and Terrace said a prayer over the dead body that had no head.
I did that.
Yes, you did. After that, they continued a little further into the cavern, only to discover that there was yet another group that was in a more open area that was kind of more of a cave, being supported, and instead of fighting their way through, Icarus decided to come up with the idea of just straight up walking to one of the raiders and being like, "Hi." After a little bit of conversation, to which some of the players may or may not have heard, who knows? At the very least, they heard Icarus's name tied with the King of Hell Asmodeus and the First Reaper Zathras. After a little bit of conversation, another figure stepped out who originally looked like the Archmage Rathenfell, but was eventually discovered to be the face-changing gunslinger Lyza in disguise. Lyza informed Icarus that Rathenfell had been taken to the Night Herald's main headquarters, also known as the Crescent Hollow, and pretty much didn't say anything else and was just surprised that Icarus was just right in front of them. During this time, Arakion disguised himself as a lizard folk. If you think otherwise, no, the fuck you don't. Before actually making his appearance and continuing to keep up with the, for lack of better words, call sign of Bryce Velger. During this conversation, Lyza said that she would be more than willing to provide safety to traverse across the rest of the Night Herald's territory to the Crescent Hollow to meet up with the Banlord, Lady Alessia Shade. However, one of the couple of catches in this was once the party got to Crescent Hollow, they would have to give up their weapons for in case any of them wanted to try and draw a sword and maybe want to stab Alessia. However, they were allowed to keep their weapons during the travel to Crescent Hollow. During this time, the party was also temporarily split up, with Kreisvelger and Bigby arguing that they are not going to be split up. part of the party was driven in Arakion's desert cruiser, while the rest were in a caravan cruiser, which is basically like kind of like those army trucks with like that kind of have like the giant bed and like the tarp over the top and whatnot. And the travel itself took a few days to get to the Crescent Hollow. Once there, they were relieved of their weapons for the most part. Freisfelger, being stubborn as always, decided instead of being relieved of his weapons, he would just shove them all in the bag of holding, making it harder for him to access them. Lyza decided that this was, for the time, acceptable, and everyone was given quarters to rest in for the time before meeting Lady Alessia. Few moments before, they were all given pieces of formal dress wear to wear at their choice instead of their worn down, dirty armor, for lack of better words, or clothes in Yuri's case. Some of them agreed, some may not have, who knows. And the party was then taken from their respective quarters to the dining hall in the manor in where they were staying for the night within the hollow. And as they did, they came in front of Lady Alessia Shade. And that is where we are now. So, with that said, Angel and Jerome, you two were the only ones that weren't here. Actually, let's go with this one. You two were the only ones that weren't here that last week. So I will ask both of you, would you have taken the formal dress wear that was provided to you before going to dinner?
Yes.
What did it look like? I remember you said it had an insignia on it.
No, it did not, because retcon.
Oh, yeah.
So for you, yours would have still been I think I said in that case, yours was a sort of darkish green shirt with black pants or something along those lines. Yours were definitely, and then of course, during this time period, you also are sharing a room with Big B. Let's see, where did I say? You are sharing a room with Big B that is a renovated servants' quarters that is not really connected to the main manor itself. So kind of stepping a little bit back to kind of say where everyone is before the actual dinner happens. Matthias, Big B, Arakion, and Taurus are all staying within rooms that are in the servants' quarters area of the manor grounds. Icarus, Yuri, and Kristalina are all staying within rooms that are within the guest wing of the actual manor itself.
Arakion definitely, he'll play along, and he'll put on the garments.
Okay. With that being said, for the sake of the fact that you guys won't be having armor, I would like you guys to technically unequip that from your character sheet as well as your weapons, because most of those are gone.
Oh wait, wait.
Well, yeah. Well, Okay, yeah, no, Arakion, yours are in the bag. Yours are in your bag of holding. So you still have the bag with you. It's just more difficult now to pull them out. So you're still gonna have to have them unequipped.
Okay.
I'm not.
And also, if you remember, I do
Yes,
have.
I do. You
Okay.
do have. You do have that. Which. Okay.
I won't equip
Yeah. No.
right now. It's technically not in my hands.
Right.
But
Yeah. No. That's fine.
I guess I have to take my
So
shield
yeah.
off.
One question.
Yes.
I don't remember where I got the level of exhaustion from. Would I still have that?
That. No, you do not, because you got that during probably combat, from your frenzy.
Got it.
So it's been like 3 days since then. So that is not a thing anymore.
Okay. Sweet. Thank you.
Okay. And then Taurus, your outfit is definitely a little more dedicated to the father of the first light. You see that there are. It's definitely a bit more of a white golden shirt and pants look with a couple of insignias that symbolize the father of the first light, Sorith, on it. You can see that even though that you're in Night Herald territory, which is more dedicated to your deity's polar opposite, at the very least, they're kind enough to provide you with such a shirt and with clothing to still symbolize your religion.
You're marking me. Oh, go on.
Okay, so yeah, all of you are sort of dressed casually to the nines. You are then all. God damn it, Carlo. You are all then taken from your rooms, from either the servants' quarters or the guest wing itself, to the dining room. And we will cut back to the present now, where you see this lady in front of you. How did I describe her? Let me double check that.
Like a big bitch.
Is she hot?
She is
tall? Is she tall?
hot. She's not. She's not like. She's not like Lady D tall, no. But
Fair enough.
So sad. She's Icarus tall.
yeah, she's kind of like Icarus tall.
How tall is Icarus?
How tall
6
is
foot.
Icarus?
Like 3.5 feet. Oh, sorry.
No, so yeah, no.
On like the shorter side.
Yeah,
as
no.
well.
Icarus. Alessia is like maybe a little bit shorter than that. Like maybe 5'9" to 5'8".
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's barely taller than what I am in real life.
Way taller than me.
You see, she has this stunning dress on with sort of a cloak of like black feathers draped over her shoulders. Palish white skin, not completely white like Lyza's, which for those who weren't here, I'm more than willing to provide another description of her. Alessia's eyes are actually similar to Icarus's in where they are a bit of a vibrant purple, not like glowing purple, but they're just like bright, as like a normal person's eyes would be, like sort of like a bright color. And raven black hair that is held up in a ponytail.
Matron of Ravens.
She looks to all of you and goes, "My name is Alessia Shade. Please, join me for dinner."
What's on the menu?
You see, at this moment, there isn't anything entree-esque that's on the table right now. It looks like for the most part, they're more sort of like various appetizers sort of set on the table to at the moment. But you can kind of assume that whatever the main course is probably going to be coming eventually.
Are there Archon rings on the table? Those are his favorite
What?
foods. Archon rings.
Give me a perception check.
Roll good.
They're like this like a fruit, and it's like fried in oil and shaped
Ooh.
like a ring. Perception. I'm more focused on
Yeah.
being in an awkward ass situation.
Yeah, I'd say right now you're more focused in the situation and trying to keep your disguise up. Also, Angel, because you are still trying to hold up the lizard folk disguise, did you knock off one of your spell slots?
I did.
Okay, good.
Sweet.
That being said, you all sit down. You see that Lyza is sitting closer to Alessia on her right-hand side. Where will everyone else sit, if you mind me asking?
I'll sit right next to my bestie Icarus, of course.
Of course you will. Icarus, like, he goes to move towards the end of the table, like as far away as possible, and then he realizes he's gonna probably have to yell over the entire table because he's expecting there to be questions. So he just grumpily turns around and walks to sit up where the other two women are, because he's like, oh.
Right. Kreisfelger, what about you?
Okay, so I'm a little torn. He wants to sit in a position where he can get a straight shot, but he doesn't want to make it obvious. So, just in case. So I think what he's gonna do is the opposite end of the table of where she's sitting, he's gonna sit to the chair that's about to the right of that. So like, you know how you have let's say you have the long table, she's sitting here, whoever's sitting here, I will sit like right here or wherever
corner.
she.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on the like the side on the opposite side of where she's sitting.
Okay. And Yuri, what about you?
Sweet. I think Yuri also has that same thing where he's like, because he's melee, so if shit goes south, but also you don't want to blow that cover. So I think he will. Raytheon, you're on that like side of her rather.
I'm on the opposite side, on the opposite end of her, but I'm also on the side. So I'm like the farthest away from her, besides the one that's actually sitting across from her.
Oh shit.
That's I know that's confusing, but
You're good.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll take the risk. Is the seat directly across from her taken or no?
As of right now, I don't think so, no.
Sweet. I'll sit directly across from her.
Okay, and then Bigby, I'm guessing you're going to be sitting next to Raytheon?
Yeah, big surprise.
Yeah, big whoop. All right, so you all sit down. Alessia kind of turns to you, Icarus. Definitely, like, kind of getting a good look at you. And she just kind of smiles and is like, so the rumors are true.
Well, surprise.
I'll say it is an honor to have you here with us, and hopefully this will be somewhat of a peaceful situation between the heralds and your party. She takes a glass from the table, takes a sip. You see people are eventually making their way with trays of various different entree styled meats. You see there's some vegetarian options as well. The meat itself isn't anything fancy, unfortunately. It looks definitely more gamey than anything, but it is look like that it is prepared very well. You can still get the wafts of cooked meat going through your noses. You see the various other different types of entree style foods being set out. There's like maybe 3 or 4 different options. Alessia gets her share of some of the stuff, kind of leaning more towards the vegetarian options than the meat. Starts, looks to the rest of you and is like, please, help yourself. I find that it is better to have a little bit something to eat before talking business.
Again, Arakion will play along and he'll immediately go for the meat.
Icarus is
doing the
only
same.
going to eat whatever the 2 women eat.
You see Icarus. Alessia is definitely leaning more towards vegetarian options, grilled vegetables, salads, potatoes, that kind of thing. Lyza is definitely a meat person. She is just going with ribs. She's going with freaking huge legs of meat and whatnot. You see, she kind of has this kind of pile up and is kind of going to town on the meat, but yeah, I know. Shut up.
Arakion is definitely looking at Lyza like with like a raised brow, like a what? And he doesn't say
She just
anything.
yeah, you see Alessia is just kind of looking as well. Lyza just kind of looks up. You see like a bit of cooked meat kind of hanging from her mouth. Kind of slurps it up.
Oh.
What?
Back towards
Alessia sighs and
Liza and ask, hey, you got any recommendations? You seem very well, acquainted with the meat here, so I'm kind of, that's good.
Lyza says, kind of takes another thing and is like, well, put it this way. I got a saying. Treat every night like a feast, and you'll never go hungry. Alessia is just kind of sitting there and is like, yes, but there is also a thing as manners, dear. Lyza just kind of is like, oh, come on. We live in the middle of a fucking desert. We don't live in a desert. We live underground. You get my point. Kind of realizes that there's other people around and is like, whatever. Goes back to eating her food.
Arakion, he's gonna he wants to say a quick. He's gonna interject. He's gonna say, if you don't mind me asking, where exactly and how exactly do you obtain such provisions?
Alessia kind of smiles and is like, well, good part of it through trading with respected allies, some of it hunted ourselves. There are Well, it is true. We do live in a sort of desolate area. That doesn't necessarily mean that the animals that survive in it are inedible. The produce, the produce is something a little bit more recent, actually. We have one of our clansmen, a follower uh, of the goddess of harvest, and has been praying to make sure that the few gardens we have out here stay blessed with fruitful and tasty provisions, which so far has been rather beneficial. Lyza just kind of was like, yeah, but that's no fun. You can't season you can't season lettuce. Like, have you tried, like, turns to everyone, have you tried putting salt and pepper on a leaf of lettuce?
It doesn't work. It fully.
I've tried.
Yeah.
Lettuce is a common dairy ingredient. You use it in other things. You don't just eat a lettuce leaf on its own. And even if you did, why would you?
Cue the camera turning to Icarus, who is currently eating a single leaf of lettuce. Like chowing down like a rabbit just down.
You see, Alessia also has a bit of, is also eating a salad, which at this point is also eating a bit of a leaf of, a few leaves of lettuce as well.
All these lettuce eaters. Oh, sorry.
After a few minutes, she clears her throat, wipes her face with a napkin, sets it on the table beside of her, as well as her fork, and clears her throat and is like, now, from what I've briefly heard from my weapons specialist here, looks over to Lyza, and from various other clansmen from our outpost on the outskirts, you're here because of a wizard, is that correct?
Indeed. Master Remenfell.
Well,
Wait. One question. I might have missed this. Where's Matthias?
you actually at this moment see that neither Matthias nor Rathenfell are actually at the table at the moment.
Okay.
Huh.
Alessia nods her head and is like, well, that being said, I do have good news and bad news about that. The good news is that he is here and he is being treated very well. I will say that he was unfortunately a bit roughed up, looks to Eliza, and she's like, come on, that's not my fault. Looks back to the rest of you. But we have our clerics making sure that he is in better condition.
And the bad news?
The bad news is that unfortunately I can't exactly give him to you or your party.
Taurus asked Lyza, what do you mean roughed up? Like, what was the reasoning to that?
Liza just kind of looks and is like, okay, let me put it to you this way. You're a raider that's a part of a raider clan. You're in you're guarding a part of your territory, and you see just a guy in a robe you don't recognize, just kind of in your territory for some reason. What's the first thought you're gonna think of?
You're gonna ask a person with Decency. Oh, sorry.
You're trespassing.
Copper for the lizard man.
Hmm.
And he kind of like looks away.
We had to know whether or not he was working for anyone or any of the other clans that may or may have a dispute with us. It's not my fault I can be aggressive.
Sure. I take a sip of my drink.
If you
It does feel a little strange that you would immediately resort to violence with this stranger, but I suppose this is an intense continent.
My friends, I have a reputation to uphold. And also, have you tried being nice to someone out here? It doesn't usually go well.
I've met some nice people. There are very good like parties to hang out with.
Alessia kind of interrupts and is like, be that as it may, I will apologize on Lyza's behalf for any injuries that the mage Rathenfell may have endured while in the outskirts of our territory. And as I said, he is being treated by our clerics and should make a full recovery from whatever injuries might have been caused. Looks over to Lyza, who you can tell is still trying to keep a persona up, but also is like, oh shit, Alessia's pissed.
She's like, come on, Mom, I didn't mean it.
We were just playing.
Yeah.
Arakion is also gonna he's gonna say nothing, because I just fucking forgot.
It happens.
Alessia then turns to the rest of you and is like, however, I will say that the mage that you were all accompanied with shall be returned to you and may go back to the neighboring nation. However, as I said before, Rathenfell is
So our
not
good
up
friend
to be-
Matthias, our mage in question, has also been very kindly treated, I'm assuming?
Oh, of course. I made sure that he and Rathenfell were reunited to make sure that he knew that his mentor was being taken care of after some mishaps. But
Has Matthias been, quote-unquote, been taken care of? I'll say with a stern
I
look.
sh- she smiles a bit, kind of leans in, and is like, you all were granted safety while traversing across our territory. That included your friend Matthias. We don't go back on our word. I assure you, you're not going to find him dead in one of the rooms here.
Terrence, don't let emotions cloud your judgment. As long as he's alive and in one piece, I don't care what condition he's in. Stand down.
Okay,
Now-
Gotcha.
If you don't mind me asking, why exactly do you need to hold him? Just extra information.
Well, see, there's the cinch, my friend. We're not holding him for our personal gain, but his detainment here in the Crescent Hollow is matters of contract. The Night Heralds were hired to acquire various mages from anywhere outside of the Outlands and to take them to our client at a certain rendezvous.
Where's this rendezvous located, if I may ask?
You may ask, but I won't tell you.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Right then.
Who's the client?
Yeah, Icarus?
And who's the client?
Alessia turns to you, Icarus, and is like, that's the one thing that's a little bit tricky. He didn't give us a name, but what we do know is that he is familiar with the Outlands. At the very least, with the dynamics of all the other raider clans. However, what has been said about the first encounter with him and some of our clansmen was that he seemed almost like a man without a soul. He looked into his eyes and didn't really see much of mortality left in them.
What did this man look like? Was he older, younger?
From what I've heard, possibly a bit of a young man, though there was one other aspect about him that was, at the very least, most disturbing. How familiar are you with spell tech augmentation on the body?
So
I
far,
only know one spell tech thing. I know a horse.
Yeah. Horse.
well, I know it's very primitive as of right now.
Did you just call my horse primitive?
No, spell tech augmentation. Yours is a fully constructed piece of mechanical engineering. This, what she's talking about, is augmenting the human body with spell tech in general. I know of it, but very little. That's because it's very primitive.
That is correct. Out here in the Outlands, the best that some artificers have gotten out here is to make a simple limb to replace one that has been removed, and even that is not the best designs out here. This, however, was something a little different.
Eyes
more
devoid
metal
of
on
a
that.
soul.
Devoid of the soul, and seemed like there was more metal within that person than there was flesh.
More metal than flesh on this. Cyborg?
That would be a possible term, yes, but anything of that extent wasn't done here in the Outlands.
I look at Lyza again. You're a cyborg?
He kind of looks and is like, no. I wouldn't be that stupid.
Well, I don't know. Could be.
Beltech's pretty dangerous.
Incredibly.
You think I would walk up to someone with that much metal on them and try and call them out on something like that? That's like asking I want to go to hell. Takes a sip of her drink to wash down the food that she's been eating.
Rickon is gonna continue to finish up his food, and I think like when he gets towards the end, he's going to ask, Mind if I be excused back to my room, please?
Kind of looks to you and not. Alessia kind of looks to you, nods, and goes, "Of course."
Thank you. Now that I know that there's nothing we can do for the master, our work here is done. For now. And then he's gonna walk away. And he's gonna look to Bigby and he says, "You willing to stay?"
I'll join you.
You sure? You're welcome to stay here and eat some more if you wish.
Just gonna slowly look to like the plate of meat that is just so empty now.
Point taken. Yeah. And
So, Bigby and Freisfelger step away from the table and make their way out to their room in the servants' quarters. Is anyone else going to follow them at this time, or are they all going to stay and converse with Alessia and Lyza?
How far am I from Lyza again on the on the table?
oh no.
Probably not that far away.
Am I next to her, like ish, or do I need to walk like around the table?
Remind me again exactly where you're sitting.
I was next to Icarus. I don't know where Icarus sat down.
Yeah, like Icarus sat next to like near like next to the two women. So Icarus is right. Taurus is right next to Icarus.
So would you be sitting like next to Lyza, or would you be like on the other side of Alessia?
I think he's sitting near Alessia.
Okay, so then Taurus, you would be about once there'd be, so yeah, Icarus would be between you and Lyza at that point.
Okay. So, as Freisfelger is making his way out, I stand up myself and I walk towards Lyza, but not doing anything to her. I sit against the table, standing up. I grab her a glass. I look into her eyes and I say, "Eyes devoid of soul, It seems like he's the only one." Take a sip and I say, "Where's the bathroom?"
Dude, you're trying to get fucking capped, aren't you?
Jesus.
You're trying to get blasted out of your heart. Holy shit.
She looks to you, literally like directly into your eyes. Immediately points to the door and is like, "Down the hall, to the left.
Thank you, dear. I give her a pat on the shoulder as I walk away.
Chad.
You walk away.
Icarus like
God.
both hand in both.
Wait.
in both
Walking
hands.
away, fully expecting a hit on my back of my head. I'm wary.
You, and then Icarus, what were you saying you were doing?
He's like elbows on table, head in hands, just like fuck this.
Okay. Let me check something here. Okay. As you make your way over to the door, Taurus, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Oh. Here it comes.
You're gonna fuck it up.
I rolled a 17.
Oh, okay, you know.
Nice.
Okay. You make your way to the door and you feel like something magical was maybe trying to hold you in place, but you push through it and walk out. Lyza
Mhm.
kind of looks to Alessia and is like, see, this would have been so much easier if I had a chance to shoot him.
I heard that as I walk into the door.
Ew.
Alessia just kind of sighs and is like, Lyza, my dear, you were the one that said they were guaranteed safety. You shoot him, you'll have me to answer to. Lyza just shuts her mouth, grabs her glass, just kind of walks over to the window, just drops it down, grabs another glass, fills it to the brim, and just starts drinking.
Yeah,
Alessia just kind of sighs again. No, you're good. Alessia just kind of sighs again, just kind of looks at everyone and is like, again, I apologize for her. She's hot-headed, for a lack of better words.
That
Sure.
much we found out. Yeah. Yuri's gonna stand and say, "This has been an eventful evening, but I think I will excuse myself now. Thank you for the dinner."
Of course. I forgot to mention this to your three friends that left, but if you need to reconvene with Matthias and Rathenfell, they have a bigger area near the servants' quarters where you all can converse with.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you again. And Yuri steps out.
Okay, so Taurus is out, Yuri's out, Preisfelger and Bigby are out. At this point, I'll say also Crystalina's out. That being said, I would like everyone except for Icarus to head to the back rooms.
Fuck.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
here we go.
Shit.
Here we go.
Dang.
Good luck.
Yeah, Carlo, you know what to
Yeah.
do.
I wasn't even gonna try and be like, hey, Chris walked away because I was like, they want to talk.
Yeah, so after the last of everyone has walked out, Alessia turns to Lyza, and is like, Lyza, could you please give us the room for a bit? She nods her head, grabs a couple of bottles from the table, walks off, closes the door. Alessia turns to you with a look of curiosity and intrigue and goes, and then there were two.
Congrats, you can do math.
So you're the one that people are saying is the angel that happens to be the son of Bryneth.
Yep. I mean, someone
Well.
else is welcome to take the name. I'm stuck with it.
Well, I will say that it is a pleasure to finally put a face to the name that I've been hearing about from some of our other fallen comrades.
God.
I'm sure Lyza has told you that we share somewhat of a common lineage.
Yes, we do.
However, I unfortunately never had the chance to meet you in person. I I fell much sooner than you did.
I'm aware.
That being said, I will say that just because I fell doesn't mean I'm devoid of my devotion to the Lady of the Lost.
That's clear.
I suppose that's fair. You, on the other hand, quite a different story from what I've heard.
Oh, entirely. I'm sure you've heard all about it.
Rumors, bits and pieces. No one's ever really gotten the full story, as many of them had. Well, some of them had fallen well before your banishment here.
Mm-hmm. Mother's favorite little trash bin this place is.
Well, at the very least, this particular area. I mean, after all, the old Empire used to be one of a very religious devotion to the Lady of the Lost. Now, I am curious. What exactly made you lose faith in your own mother?
I've got a better question. What do you think it was?
As I said,
What have you been told?
well, not many of the heralds here fell after you did, but there have been conversation of several disputes between the two of you, but to be fair, that is something to be expected between a mother and her child.
Oh no. You guys still on the theory that I had a temper tantrum?
Some people have phrased it as such, but I'd honestly like to hear it from you.
Well, I wouldn't call it a temper tantrum, but I certainly did lash out because I got sick and tired of killing people that were children. Sure,
Interesting.
not by mortal ages, but they certainly were by our ages. If a person's only known war, it's not fair on them.
I suppose. Do you know the prophecy of the three battlefields?
Of course I fucking do. I guess. I think. Does he know? I'm assuming he
me-
knows. 'Cause
Give
he's
me
old.
Yeah, I'm gonna say give me a religion check with advantage.
Let me see if I can roll. I can in fact roll. Through VR. 17.
Okay, so yeah, no, you are familiar with the prophecy of the three battlefields. It's one of the oldest prophecies that was given out to the gods, in which it was said that the battle between light and darkness would take place in three battlefields, or there have been some that actually interpret it as three different stages. The first of which was, for lack of better translation, was known as the Battle of the Heavens, in which war took place within the within the planes outside of the material plane. So there would be fighting in Elysium, there would be fighting in Shadowfell, the Feywild, and whatnot. Then there is the Battlefield of Faith, which is where is the war in seeing who could get the most devotion from the mortals. And the last one, known as the final battle, was said to take place in a realm in which death really had no hold over the divine.
Right. He kind of just like repeats about, like he repeats what you just said to me to her. Like, of course he knows.
She nods. And is like, the two of us both know that the first battle has been well over. Now we turn to Battlefield of Faith, in which is decided between those here in the material plane.
Mm-hmm. A war in which I am not a part of.
In a war which you choose not to be a part of, but
Mm-hmm.
to a certain extent you do still... To a certain extent, you still hold a side in this fight. From what I've
My
heard,
own
you
side.
came... Not the side of your brother.
That's different.
Perhaps. But he chose to give you the power. He chose to become your patron.
Well, yeah, that he's my brother.
Be that as it may, that doesn't mean he has a personal agenda.
Well, if he did, he knows I would just drop him.
I suppose. And I'm sure you yourself are familiar of the Battle of the Heavens, as, from what I've heard, you were a crucial part for Brynith in the later ends of that war.
Oh yes, I was her favorite little pawn.
I, however, took place in its early stages.
I'm sure that was fun for you, considering you're still around.
We're Nephilim, Icarus. We have to fight.
No, we don't.
I'm sure you've wondered since you heard that I was a Nephilim how exactly I fell.
What did you do? Also throw a temper tantrum?
No. My story is very different from yours. She stands up, kind of makes her way over to the window to kind of observe the outside area of the manor grounds as well as the rest of the hollow. It actually started in Elysium, as a matter of fact. In the middle of battle. I was in charge of a battalion that was supposed to take the outskirts of Elysium from the Seraphim army. It was much more difficult than I originally anticipated, and there were moments where my comrades and I were forced to do nothing but stay within the trenches that we had built in the outskirts, never being able to keep an inch. At one point, I decided to try and get an advantage over the Seraphim. I challenged the general, the opposing general, to a one-on-one duel. He agreed, to my surprise. After all, he was the one with the upper hand. He had nothing to lose. He had nothing to lose. He had nothing to gain. I, on the other hand, had everything to lose and everything to gain. And so, in the middle of the battlefield, in that outskirts of Elysium, I fought him. I fought as hard as I could. But in the end, it wasn't enough. He defeated me. There was nothing more I could do, and I watched. His soldiers made their way across to fight and slay my brothers and sisters and comrades. And before anything else, one sec. Sorry about that. Before anything else could happen, Seraphim General grabbed my wings and ripped them off of my back as token of his victory. And then I was kicked off of the plane of Elysium, falling through the cosmos to here. She turns to you, Icarus, and goes, "Quite different from your own tale, is it not?"
It's different in some ways, but the main point still stands. Wouldn't have happened if y'all just stopped fucking killing each other.
Perhaps. But it was, at that point, still war. And
It's still a war now.
true. But even then, he could have just erased me from existence and just killed me right there. He could have taken anything else from me as a token of his victory, but instead, he took my wings and forced me to the curse of Asmar. A punishment worse than death, in my opinion.
If you're trying to garner sympathy or pity from me, it's not going to work.
Maybe. But you at the very least understand the feelings of it.
Oh, I understand. But here's the thing. It wasn't the enemy who did this to me. It was my own mother. So, if you want sympathy, try someone else.
Very well. She turns back to the window, looking at what you're guessing is probably somewhere around the servants' quarter areas. And she goes, "Past stories aside, I would like to help you with the Rathenfell situation. I really would, but that person who put us on contract, he's more ruthless than any raider I've seen out here. Almost more so than a reaver.
Uh-oh. You said he wanted mages?
For what, we're not entirely sure, but yes. And because of that, in this particular proposition, my hands are tied.
Not as
However,
tight as you think.
she turns to you and smiles and goes, however, if someone were to challenge one of the heralds for a favor, not much we can do if someone says that the favor is to release Rathenfell.
Oh, right. So that's why you wanted me here.
Oh, no, I would have been more than willing to say this to the rest of your friends. I just wanted to get a good idea on who you were.
Right, of course. You know you won't win.
Perhaps, but I have every right to choose a champion if someone challenges us, just as much as
We all know
whoever
it's
is
gonna be done, lady.
Sorry, say that one more time, Lou.
I said, we all know it's going to be gun lady.
She smiles and is like, yes, Lyza would be my champion. After all, she is someone who has my trust, at the very least.
Inside check that. I want to see if they're lesbians.
Inside check.
A 9. Does he smell the gay? Can I get advantage because he's also gay?
I'm gonna say, at the very least, you can use a pity roll because pity roll rules are one per session.
I'm gonna save that. I'm not using it on a gaydar.
Yes. Yeah, there's something there, but you're not entirely sure what.
Brilliant. That's good enough for him. So, right, okay. So when we find don't kill her because someone would rather her alive, I'm guessing.
Maybe, maybe not. You don't know. Alessia, however, does turn to you and goes,
No, he says that to her.
yes, I would prefer that it wasn't, for lack of better words, killjoy rules.
Well, if the group decides to send someone else, I can't promise you she'll live.
That may be the case, but I will say that at the very least, if one of you does challenge, either I or Lyza will ask if it is Killjoy rules or if it's just simply first to fall.
Right. Well, it'll be up to whoever the group chooses. As
Very
well
well.
as, I do have a question.
Of course.
Asmodeus, have you heard of anything of him?
She smiles and is like, unfortunately, I don't really keep up with the King of Hell. I never personally met him.
Well, now might be a good time to warn you that he might come through this area.
He's walking the material plane.
Apparently, he's kind of trying to find me.
I'll keep that in mind. We do have a few Asmar out here who used to be Templars. If you'd like, you're more than able to ask them if know anything of Asmodeus's whereabouts.
I might do so. And if you do see him, just tell him where I am.
Very
I
well.
don't care. He will find me eventually. I do not care when.
Very well. There is one last thing I will say to you before I let you reunite with your friends.
Not friends.
Call them what you like. If the challenge is by Killjoy rules, and whoever the champion of your group is kills my weapons specialist, I will allow you all safety until you are no longer within territory of the Night Heralds. But after that, I will put bounties out on all of you and make sure you are hunted, brought back here, so I can kill you all in retribution.
Okay, so you don't want your girlfriend to die. Got it.
She is more of a beneficial friend at the very least, but yes.
Oh, you haven't even asked her out. Okay, yeah, sure.
Don't make me regret this, Icarus.
He just gives a shitty, like, he actual stoic and everything, but secretly he's like a little fuckwit. It's like, huh.
I believe that is everything. Is it not?
Yeah. Seems like enough.
Very well. Turns over to the door. Lyza. Door opens. You see Lyza appears. No longer really. You can see she's been trying to slowly get out of the formal wear. It still has the shirt and a bit of leather armor on top of it. It's like, we done here? Yes, please escort Icarus to the servants' quarters and everyone else as well. I'm guessing that's where you want to go.
Yeah, why not?
Very well. Escort Icarus and the rest of his friends that are in the guest wing to the servants' quarters area where the two mages are. Yeah, all right. Come on.
As Icarus walks down with her, he looks back at Alessia and is like, so you said you were gay, right?
If it makes you feel better, I swing whichever way I want. As does she.
No. He like immediately backs up and is like, Eliza, no. Eliza, no, no.
Lyza just kind of turns
No.
like, I can look like a dude if I want to, right?
No, I like men who are men inside and outside.
You're missing
I
out.
meant no.
Come on,
I
gay boy.
know.
She's walking off.
He like head on heads like walks away and he like turns back to like Alicia and he's like, how do you
she's
deal with
smiling.
this? He's like, yeah, you do it. She's fucking gone and he's like, okay, I follow.
Yeah, no. Lyza is walking off. Alessia is just watching this with a smile.
He's like, I don't know how to fucking deal with this.
All right.
How do you deal with a brat? He just follows like begrudgingly, like, oh, okay.
And you follow her to grab everyone else?
Yeah,
Okay, now I gotta ping everyone.
I can do it.
Too late.
Nope, too late. I was faster.
I was first.
Nope, mine showed I was first.
Mine shows I was first.
Mine says I was first and third and fourth
Shit.
and fifth.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh
and
shit.
seventh.
Stop spamming.
That added us enough.
And the crickets are back. Okay, so. God damn it, Lou.
I'm
So-
exhausted.
After a bit of time, you all go to your rooms. Arakion, Bigby, you're the only two that actually have a room together. So that being said, before I get into this next part, is there anything the two of you would like to converse privately in before anything else happens?
Yes, I have a thing.
And would you like the others to step out for that?
Yes.
Entirely. Sorry to ping you all in just to go back, but Carlo, Jerome, Lou, I need you all to step out.
Okay.
Make me.
07 soldiers.
Haha, get fucked. That was so mean.
That was cool.
Alright.
Okay.
Is everybody out?
Really unimportant just for the bit.
Alright.
Okay, so Arakion, Bigby, you make your way back to your room in the servants' quarters area, and you both close the door, and as of now, the two of you are alone.
And he is going to say, ready your things. It's almost
For-
that time.
For what? I've turned in my weapons.
Retcon what I said there. Okay, so I totally forgot that you did give up your weapons. Okay,
Yeah,
so what
no,
is it?
everyone gave up their weapons. You were the only one that put them in a bag of holding.
Yep.
Save for one.
Yeah, I did. Okay, so he's going to say, all right, we have everything we need. So now all we need to do is just get out of dangerous territory, and then we can actually begin our job. As you remember, we are to grab the person that we need to grab. And now that we know that the person we need to look out for is a chromed out monster, a cyborg, if you will, we now know who we need to find.
How are we supposed to do that when I have no weapons?
That's hence why I said we will be leaving. We will leave, we'll get out of dangerous territory, we'll regroup somewhere near, and we can await the exchange.
Alright, I'm going to follow your lead, but I don't know, I think us leaving is just gonna make everyone else be in a worse position.
Oh, hang on. No. I mean all of us. We will wait until everybody is ready to leave. But we, like us as a collective, we will all leave.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
All right then.
All right. I will go ahead and ready up everything that I have, and then once we reconvene with Rathenfell and the others, we can begin.
Sounds good.
All right. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Don't giggle like that.
No, I like that we kicked him out, and then he ain't gonna come back. Kick it out again.
We've been given too much power with this.
God.
Damn it, Lou. How the fuck are you guys even doing that? I'm curious.
Oh. Okay. I'm ready for gay time.
Sorry.
I'm
Okay.
slowly crashing.
There was
Where
some
the fuck's
straight
Scarlet?
time for a second.
Also, I hope you'll know I've almost crashed in VR 3 times now.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Crashing in a sense of your PC can't handle it because of reasons,
No,
or
my
crash?
headset.
Or
Like
you
the
crashed
virtual
in-
desktop crashing.
I thought you meant like crashing in a sense of falling asleep.
Oh, I want to fall asleep.
I thought you said crashing as in like you crash into an object in the in the real thing, like in the real
I'm
world.
just-
No, you
I'm just-
get like borders. I don't think you quickly hit things.
Hey, you'd be surprised.
True.
I've had a few experiences.
It's just because
Okay.
you're bad at life.
Oh.
Hey. Damn.
Damn.
I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't
Dial it.
slept in
Dial.
a long
Dial
time.
it. Dial it back. Dial it back. Okay.
We're
So-
down back.
Okay. So apparently Carlo is just not looking at his texts. You know what? We can
I can
skip
make
over him for a
him.
bit for now.
Which is
Yeah.
gonna-
You know what? Yeah. No. He's probably just gonna spam Carlo. That's fine. That being said, Arakion
Absolutely wanna do
Bigby. A little bit after your conversation, you hear a knock on the door. Actually, wait, no. How do I want to do this? Because you're already in the quarters area. Actually, we'll actually go back to you in just a sec. Let's see, who the fuck else did I say was in the guest wing? It was.
Oh my god.
See, it was Icarus. It was Icarus, Kristalina, and Terrace, I think. So,
And I think Yuri, who was in the guest wing.
okay. So, Taurus, you after
Me?
after pulling that bathroom thing and then eventually making your way back to your, which I'm guessing that's where you went afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
About 15-20 minutes goes by, and then you hear a knock on the door.
Aha. I open the door on just a tiny smidgen with my foot against the door, so they can't bash it
There
open.
he is. All right, we got Carlo back. Lou, stop it. You're fine. Nice. So you open the door a little bit and you see Lyza and Icarus outside, and Lyza is
Yeah.
just like,
Wait, can I answer first before they say anything?
yeah.
Is there an equivalent of Jehovah Witnesses in this?
Oh my god.
Dear Lord.
The
Um,
Night Heralds are the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Would you like to talk about our?
I mean, of Bryneth, yeah.
Okay, so I open the door on that tiny smidgen, and I look at them, and the first thing I say is, "No, thank you. I'm not trying to convert." And I try to close the door quickly.
Lyza stops it with her shoe and is like, yeah, all right, smart ass. Come on. We're taking you to go see the mages.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I open the door completely and then drop.
Can
You know,
Icarus flick him in the back of the head?
Yes, you can.
Really?
can I try to dodge?
Oh my god.
Instinct.
Icarus, make an unarmed attack roll.
Pity roll. Wait, no, actually, I'll just go with 10.
Oh my god. Taurus,
You missed.
what is your base AC with no armor? Shit, yeah, no, you miss.
Imagine missing.
Well, with paladins, it's not that surprising. Anyway, also, that being said, I will say at this point, if everyone would like to put their armor back on, that's fine. I'm not going to stop you.
Oh thank God! Oh thank God! Because my AC, it was like the top of the game. Now it's at the low of the game. Because I'm at like 12.
Yeah, I know.
I need to
So,
put my armor back on.
Icarus, this also goes for you. If you want to tell Lyza,
Yeah,
hey, I need to make, yeah. So you all can have your armor back on at this point. Taurus, you get what stuff you have together minus your weapons because those are still not within your possession. You make your way to the next room, which I believe is Yuri, who is in the guest wing. Yuri, you hear a knock on the door. Eventually, you open it. You see Lyza, Icarus, and Taurus all waiting outside and willing to take you to the two mages.
Yeah.
Wait, do I equip the armor? Or yes.
Armor, yes.
Yeah, Yuri rips the sleep out of his eyes and just goes along.
Okay. After some time, you guys make your way out of the guest wing, out of the manor, across to where the renovated servants' quarters are, to Arakion and Bigby's room. You two hear a knock on the door.
Who is it? He says this without opening it.
It's just me. Don't worry, I'm here to take you to the mages.
And then he opens it.
I take a quick step inside and I'm like, whoa, this room is way nicer than mine.
It really isn't.
Yeah,
That's
you guys got
indeed-
the guest rooms. We got the servant room.
Icarus jumps in
Renovated.
on it, and he walks in and he's like, whoa, shit! It's so much bigger!
Why is mine so small?
Oh my God.
Yeah, yours was like a fucking closet.
Lyza just looks at Icarus and is like, yeah, you familiar with that?
Closets?
He turns to her and he's like, I will proudly have you know, I have never been in the closet a day in my life. Everyone knows I'm a homosexual, thank you very much. Unlike you.
Yeah, Lysa, it's okay to be gay.
Oh my God.
She looks at you, Taurus, and is like, what, you gay too?
No, I'm into women.
Mm,
Well,
okay.
more womanly women.
She turns to you. She's like, the fuck's that supposed to mean?
Nothing? Nothing.
You see that, and you say that, you just kind of look down. You see then she actually changes her form a bit to look a little taller. Her hair starts to lengthen a little bit. She gets more of a bustly feminine figure. Just kind of looks to you and is like, Is this what you were expecting?
This seems more like it. Yeah. You should wear this more often.
Anyways, we have things. We have things.
With
She
that
slapped
being
you.
said, he's gonna whack Tyrus in the back of the head.
Oh, you missed
Fail.
again.
Pity roll.
Oh my
Go on,
god.
Arakian.
Ah, shit. Damn.
Icarus, what's your strength modifier?
+4.
Taurus, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage from
Oh
Icarus.
my god.
And what is... And you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage from Lyza.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, he liked it from
Ew.
Lyza.
Who both slap you. She reverts back to her original form and is like, say that shit again and it won't be my hand. Okay?
Gotcha.
Alright, now come
I
on.
whisper in Icarus's ear. I'm gonna say it again.
He's just
You're right. Blasted, man.
he just like death glares him. He's like, "Hey, don't.
We're not leaving this place alive. I feel like.
So after all that,
Erakion, he's gonna ready up his things as this whole thing is going on, and he's gonna walk past both of them, all three of them actually.
yeah, that reminds me, Angel, how long does Disguise Self last?
Oh.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
If it run, yeah. Let me see. An hour?
Okay, yeah, so I'd say you're probably getting close to the end of your current one, and then eventually you will have to burn another spell slot to use it again.
Okay. One thing can I say? During our private conversation, like when we got in here in the room, he like drop it since he knows it's already on his way to going out, and he's gonna cast it again.
Yes, but you'll still use a spell slot.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, yeah, that's fine then. That's fine.
All
All
right.
right, yeah. Lyza takes you all to the far end of the servants' quarters to where you can see there's this kind of covered open patio area. She kind of slams her hand on the door and is like, "Hey boys, you got some guests?" The door opens and you see Matthias and middle to elderly half-elf man with a beard and wizard robes come out. Similar to it's pretty much the exact same look as Eliza's disguise when you first met her. So that kind of being said, you can assume that this is the Archmage Rathenfell.
I look at them and see in what state they are.
They both look fine. You see that there isn't any injuries on them whatsoever. They're not trying to hide anything. They look in peak physical condition for wizards.
I look at Rattenfell really intensively, and then look at Lyza, and then nod real quick.
Told you he was being taken care of. Anyway, I'll let you all talk.
Wait. Is there a way I can, like, is it actually them?
I'm gonna say without any if sort of lacking certain spell. Wait, hold on. Let me see your spell list. Yeah, I'm gonna say spells or anything.
I have a lower way to do it. You ready?
Oh no.
Okay.
So Matthias is there, right? I'm paying
Yeah.
attention. Yeah, he's gonna like look at the party, and then he's just gonna be like, "Don't judge me for what I'm about to do."
Okay.
he walks over to Matthias, like just stares him straight in the eyes, and he just turns around, puts like an arm on his shoulder, like around his shoulder, and just stands there and he's like, "Hi, Twink," and just watches for his reaction.
Oh my god. Hold on, let me double check something real quick. Nothing bad, I'm just checking his spell list. Okay, he does have it. Okay, yeah.
He does have power word guild. Okay.
No. Give me
Fireball.
give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ah, Lord.
Oh my gosh.
Goodbye, Icarus.
You watch as you say that. Matthias smiles. You hear him muttering some arcane incantation. And then suddenly he seems to be getting taller, but then again, so is everyone else. He just casted Reduce on you.
as he's shrinking, Icarus just grabs onto Matthias's shoulder, on his shirt, and just pulls himself. So he's just is he going absolutely tiny, or is he just a little bit tiny?
Target size is halved in all dimensions, and his weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal.
So he would be 3 foot.
Yeah, you'd be about as tall as Bigby.
Oh my god.
Actually, wait, no, you'd still be taller than Bigby because Bigby's 2 foot.
Damn.
It's
Almost.
it's in my blood, okay?
You see,
Bigby push more.
You
He
see
shrinks
Matthias.
down. And he looks up at Matthias and he's like, "Glad it's you." Punches him in the back of the knee.
All right, give me an attack roll, unarmed strike.
10. But I'm tiny and at knee height.
So therefore.
Yeah, no, you still miss.
Damn it. I just imagine this scene, Matthias just moving his leg a little, and it's like, okay, listen, I don't have any spells to make sure it was you guys, and that was the easiest way.
Yeah, no, you see Matthias just kind of smile and is like, I told you I'd shrink you if you called me a twink again.
I know, that's why I did it, to make sure it was you. Stop, undo it.
No.
Oh, all right.
Oh man.
Just kind of fun though. Snaps his fingers and the spell ends, and you are returned to your original state.
Icarus is 6 foot again, pats Matthias on the head, calls him a good boy, and goes back to the group
Dear Lord.
with the biggest shit-eating smirk.
We're just fucking with all the NPCs.
Yeah, you are. That being said, Lyza looks to everyone and is like, "No, I'm gonna leave you guys alone. Don't do anything stupid or I'll shoot you and destroy all your weapons. Bye." Just kind of walks off.
Didn't expect
at this
anything
point-
else.
Yeah, so at this point, you are alone with Matthias and Rathenfell.
Well, Matthias, it's time to say goodbye to your master for now.
No, it's not.
Wait, what happened?
Let's just
We
say
can
that.
explain that later. Excuse me, Big Dragon Man. I'm taking charge right now.
And what exactly do you have up your sleeve, Mr. Night Herald in cahoots?
No, actually, I would so much love to kill everyone here, but I'm not going to. I'm only acting buddy so that, see, the Sun Man over there doesn't get his head chopped off. You're welcome, by the way.
Anyways,
You're not making it easy. Stop being a cunt.
All right, wait. So tell me, what exactly happened, when you met Alessia? Like, what's going on?
Okay, so she not subtly told me that if we challenge her, she will give us a champion, which will be Eliza. And we have to pick a champion to fight her. And it's either first to fall or first to die.
Damn.
We get to choose, I think. So
Uh-huh.
whoever wants to fight Eliza, and it's not Taris.
Oh. Wait. Why not me?
Taurus is pretty strong.
I'm built. I work out.
Yeah, I've got faith in him.
She would turn into a hot woman and you would fold. No.
Oh, okay, hold on. Give me a second now. Wait a second. I have high charisma.
The only one who can actually rival her is the gunslinger. So you can look further than me.
As much as you seem like a cool dude, Yuri, I ain't putting you forward.
I
It's
also
either gotta be you.
don't think I can
Dragon
take
Man
Eliza
is-
yet.
I'm sorry, Big B. No. The guilt that would come from that.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not much of a fighter.
So it's either Dragon Man or me.
Rathenfell Rathenfell is just kind of looking to Matthias, semi-worried. Matthias is like, wait, but why can't you just allow us to walk out of here with Master
Because she's
Rathenfell?
under contract. But if we win the challenge, they owe us a favor, and we can say the favor is to release you.
Okay.
I
And I also have a plan B.
Is actually
I've-
to end the contract. We can also do that, which releases all the mages.
is
Rathenfell kind of looks to you and is like, to be ending the contract would provide benefit for some of the others that are here. There are, at the very least, 3 or 4 other mages from Tyrus that are within the compounds of the Hollow.
So, duel, I guess. My one question, Dragon Man, can you resist not killing her?
Well, it would be dumb to kill her in a world literally filled with heralds. But I have a way we can determine which of us is stronger to face her.
I don't care about strength, I care about being able to not kill her, because if we kill her, we get safe passage out of here, and then we get bounties on our heads. That was a threat.
Obviously, not kill her. Even if I were elected, I'm not gonna kill her. You think I'd be dumb enough?
I don't
I mean, especially a person who's been in this sort of situation before.
Yeah.
Matthias kind of nods and is like, well, making sure that she stays alive would ensure that the rules of the duel would stay in put and would provide us with less of a target on our backs from the heralds.
Yes, well, also because Alessia has a little crush on her, so we don't want to kill her.
Wait,
she does?
Taris, they're gay.
Who we're talking about?
Oh, they're so blind.
Elias is just like, yeah, no, that actually kind of makes some sense. I mean, have you seen her hair? I mean,
It's actually very common for Nephilims to be gay. I don't understand the reasoning.
Valid.
I was talking about Lyza, but wait, is Lyza a Nephilim?
No, the other one.
I mean, excuse me, I haven't met Alessia.
Yeah, and
Rathenfell is
Alessia
like-
is-
Yeah,
There isn't.
Rathenfell just kind of is like, I have. She's gay.
It's very obvious.
As am I.
Maybe I just didn't pick up on the signs, but I guess so.
Anyways, that's not important.
Anyway, champion.
What's important is, so, our best chance is to determine which one of us two are the stronger of us both, so we can have a higher chance. I reckon we should have a little bit of a sparring match,
Ooh.
you and I. But first, before,
My weapon.
Yeah. let me get myself prepared.
Chris doesn't have his weapon. He can't
was
really
gonna
do. He can do some shit, but not all of it.
We've
Fist
not-
fight.
Matthias-
Fist fight. Oh,
Well, I mean,
Matthias kind of looks between you two and is like, what if I was the one to challenge them? I mean, yeah, I'm not a fighter like you guys, but I mean, I still can deal combat damage.
definitely not.
How much?
I mean, I shrunk you down.
What's your strongest damage spell?
I mean, as of right now, just kind of thinking for a sec because goes into his bag to try and pull out his book and then realized that it was also taken. It was like, shit,
Yeah.
I can't remember.
She'll tear your head off. She'll tear mine off
Yeah.
too.
So, I mean, it's your choice. If you want to go along with the sparring match, it's fine. If not, I can go ahead and face her.
You motherfucker! I don't have my weapon.
Well, we can ask.
They give Icarus back his fucking scythe.
This giant magic scythe. Yeah.
But the problem is, they will both do damage to each other, and so they will be going into the. Either one of them will be going into the fight half dead.
I'm sure
I mean,
to make it fair, it would-
I mean, unless you guys take a long rest before before challenging.
Yeah, they could.
starts sitting next to Yuri, grabs a air popcorn. Do you need some?
Leans over and is like, yeah, let me get some. Let me get some.
Okay, I guess it's been. Okay, hold on. He like kind of goes outside and looks around for like any night herald that's around.
You can see that there are some, like, kind of guarding the area. You do not see Lyza as of right now.
What? I want us to tease her again.
Oh my god.
You
He,
get put
he
respect.
he walks up to like one of the guards and just kind of looks at them. Is there any place to spar that is okay with collateral property damage?
The guard kind of looks to you and is like, you, like, are you going to spar with one of the heralds or are you going to spar with, like, one of your friends here?
One of my friends, if I sparred with one of you guys, you'd be dead.
Terrifying. But also, thank you for not killing us.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we have an area, if you'd like. Follow me.
Brilliant. Also,
you-
if we're supervised, we can have our weapons back, right?
I have to double check that with Miss Lyza or Lady Alessia. I can quickly run and double check if you'd like. Kind
Go
of
ahead,
looks
I can
up.
find you.
Yeah, it kind of looks up to the windows where you're guessing where Icarus, you know where the dining room is. And it's like, okay, yeah, no, we should be fine for now. I think.
Brilliant.
I'll be right
Hey.
back.
Okay. Oh, he's gonna
Um,
go back to the group and
yeah,
wait.
no, they run off. some time goes by, like maybe another 15, 20 minutes, you see the Night Herald comes back with the scythe and is like, okay, and a few others, and is like, okay, out of curiosity, which one of you guys are going to be sparring? I'll give you your weapons back, but everyone else's still needs to be,
Me and
held.
Scaly Boy.
Okay, you can have the... Wow, that's fucking creepy. Looks at the scythe, just slowly hands it to Icarus.
Raikion's gonna pull out his gun from his duffel bag.
Oh, and you have a gun. Okay. Lizard man with a gun.
Who the fuck gave the blind
And
dragon
a
a gun?
Nephilim with the scythe.
Okay, rest of you, I'm sorry, still no weapons. This is just kind of a one-time thing, plus, Lyza thinks it would be kind of entertaining to have some of the heralds, like, watch you guys fight each other instead of fighting us. I don't know.
Valid. I want to watch too.
Yeah, I'm tuning
Okay,
in.
that being said, follow me. They take you from the servants' quarters to another side of the area, and you see that there is a training ground where you can see a bunch of targets, you can see a bunch of practice dummies, a small rack of various different swords and whatnot.
Oh shit.
You also see at this point there are a couple of Night Heralds that are watching, and the one that came in is like, hey guys, we got a couple of the guests that are actually going to be sparring with each other. You see a bunch of them are starting to like whoop and cheer, and it's like, all right, something new, yada yada, that whole thing. The first one is like, yeah, just don't be too loud or distracting, all right? Curtains are closed, you know, and everyone's just like, oh shit.
Seems like we got ourselves a full house.
Yep.
Can I look around if I see Lyza?
Oh my
Fucking
god. Take a shot.
Give me a perception check.
Shot every time Taurus fucks
Give me a
with Lyza.
perception check.
Hey,
Let me see. Perception.
Please
Why is my
don't.
shit all so bad? Okay. I throw 13.
At this point, you do not see Lyza, but you do see that at the window where you're guessing was kind of where the dining room is, you do see that the windows are covered with what looks to be a curtain of some kind.
As in, any traces of one-way looking?
You have no idea. You just know that the curtains are closed, and as soon as a Night Herald said that, everyone was like, oh shit.
Okay, Taurus,
Let's
please.
not piss anyone off.
Okay, I wave at the window.
Okay, so I'd say at this point you've got maybe 4 or 5 Night Heralds watching this as well. Icarus and Preisfelger, you can equip your weapons for this because you now have them on hand.
Raikion equips the dragon.
The dragon.
All right, and with that, I don't have a map out for this, so, and because it's just kind of a one-on-one face-off in this circumstance, we're not actually going to be having tokens out.
Okay.
Arakion, because you are still concentrating on Disguise Self, I will say that, well, first off, you're concentrating on different spells, so if you, on Disguise Self, so if you cast another spell with concentration, it's going to drop.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the concentration checks due to damage rule will still apply whenever you get hit.
Alrighty.
All right. Now, with that said, are you ready?
I am ready to rumble.
Let's go.
All right. Let me see if I can actually play fucking music. All right, Icarus, Price Filger, roll for initiative.
Music's banging.
Ah!
Alrighty, and with that said, it is the top of the order. Icarus, you're up.
Oh my god. Okay.
Sorry about that. I had accidentally closed out of the app when I was trying to go back to my character sheet.
Well, of course,
Damn.
bonus action.
Oh shit. Alright.
Hold on.
Activating Shadow Smite. What's your next move?
I need to reread a bunch of shit.
Basically, Shadow Smite only works with melee, or I think melee or ranged attack weapons. How did I write
And I can use Hex Warrior
yeah.
whenever I want.
Hex Warrior is more of an ongoing effect, so you would have had to put that on ahead of time because it's not like an action thing. I think it's...
I don't fucking know that. Oh well.
For Hex, it's also a concentration thing, right?
No. This is Hex Warrior, not the spell Hex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hex Warrior is
And it's also
a...
Icarus, who isn't concentrating on anything.
Yeah, Icarus isn't concentrating on anything, but Hex Warrior is an ability off of Icarus's subclass that allows him to use his Charisma modifier for weapon attacks.
Gotcha.
That, I think... Yeah, no, that's a long rest ability,
Okay.
not an
well,
action ability.
And then, sorry, I'm having to reread this Living Scythe shit.
Take your time.
Oh, the Scythe of the Living Reaper abilities.
He only gets one attack, right?
Huh? Yeah, no, you only have one attack action as of right now.
Yeah, I was just making sure because I was like, I don't know. I'm used to fucking Phoenix with this bullshit.
You know something? This is not the first time that Raytheon and
18?
Icarus fought. Not technically canon, but we did this after like the session 0 with our character.
Yeah,
Buddy,
I remember.
18.
Right. I saw that. All right, Arakion, does an 18 hit you?
It does not.
Fuck you.
Holy.
Wait, what the fuck? An 18 does not hit?
This guy's crazy.
Yeah.
All right,
My
so Icarus, because that did not hit, I will say that does not use a Shadow Smite charge. So you're good on that for now. So yeah,
We'll just
you still have your bonus action right now, I will say.
Does Shadow Smite not cost a bonus action? Oh, because he didn't
Shadow-
run. Okay.
Yeah, Shadow Smite follows Paladin rules.
Okay. Well,
It basically follows Divine Smite rules for Paladin.
Oopsies. Wrong thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to click anything. Ignore that.
well, I might as well set this up for next time.
Oh shit! Hexblade's Curse. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Curse.
And I will be attacking the cursed object. So
Okay, so that's your bonus action. Use your action. Nothing else for you.
nope.
All right, Raytheon, you're up.
All right. So he is.
Let's go.
He's gonna
Icarus
immediately.
just dies.
He's gonna immediately cast Draconic Smite onto his weapon.
Oh.
So he's gonna breathe like almost like fire breathing, breathe like a poisonous, cloud all over all over his gun, sort of sucking it up into enchanting it and stuff. And now he's gonna make an attack. 13.
Nope.
Lucky feet.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, never mind.
And well, no, it'd be 10. It'd still be plus your modifier, so that would turn it into a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Damn.
Well,
All right. So
with
that being said, that would not use a charge of Draconic Smite because, like I said, it kind of follows Paladin ruling for Divine Smite.
All right. Well, I use my bonus action and my action. I swear, both of our turns this beginning was just the same thing.
Yes.
Take both Swift! Woo!
Yay!
Oh yeah! Yeah. No. That's the end of my turn.
So yeah, during this whole, so yeah, no, with that, Icarus, you're back up.
Okay. Let's try this again. Fuck this.
You still do have your bonus action for anything, which you actually don't have a lot of bonus action stuff.
Damn, you have a plus
No, not
7.
yet.
Holy fuck. I gotta be careful.
All right, so just the one attack for you.
Yeah, I don't have anything I can do yet.
All right, Raytheon.
All right, we're going the same route. Yeah, Draconic Smite. Yeah, you already get the gist of what he does. He pisses on the gun.
Oh god.
Naturally.
Oh.
Yeah.
With
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
His
Roll,
gun.
yeah. Roll for damage and roll Draconic Smite damage, which also gets critical.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, yeah. He's down in one. He's down.
Oh shit.
And yeah, he made this non-lethal, obviously, and then immediately.
Oh yeah.
He goes to.
Damn!
As soon as he falls, he goes to help him out and stuff.
Yeah. No. So
Headshot! Oh,
Wait.
yeah.
Okay.
No. So
Daniel, I'm gonna text you something.
That was only that
yeah.
was bad luck though. I feel like that was only just the nat
Yeah. No.
20.
You didn't even roll crit. You didn't even roll crit for the Draconic Smite damage.
Oh wait, I forgot to do that.
Jesus Christ.
double dead.
Sorry. He does go to help him up though at the end.
Would I be mean if I would do Rebuke the Violent here? Oh.
What? What is that?
Rebuke the Violent is I can use my Channel Divinity to rebuke those who use violence. So immediately after an attacker within 30 feet deals damage with an attack against another creature than me, I can use a reaction to force the attacker to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the attacker takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt.
Oh,
My
dude.
God, that would be so fun.
I won't.
Could you imagine?
Okay.
Though, like,
Okay. This actually, you know what? This is the best thing that could have happened. Good job, Aiden.
Actually, yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
It's bad when you know that one of the players and the DM agrees.
Okay. Go on, help the boy out.
Yeah, he helps him. Yeah, he helps him up.
Do I say it or do you say it, Daniel?
Oh no, you can totally say it.
Okay. As he's helping up, like, Resfelga will be able to see that, like, the black and purple, like, shit on his arm is moving up his neck. Like, it moves up his neck a bit and then stops.
Huh.
And then he just, like, and he just gets up and
Yeah.
he's like,
Yeah, Icarus. For the
looks at
sake
you
of,
like, you didn't see it, shut up. I'm fine.
yeah, no, Icarus. I will say because of this, you are at 1 HP because otherwise you'd be considered unconscious.
And if he died, I do have spare
Accidentally.
dying, so I mean, I can help him out.
Yeah. So you watch as everyone is kind of like all the heralds that were watching just kind of look and is like, damn. Why did we let that guy keep his gun again?
But that only hopefully that will cement the idea to everybody there that he kept his gun the whole time and he was this good with it and he chose not to do anything to you guys the entire time.
Also,
He's
it
not-
was Icarus is watching everyone's reaction to seeing Reisvelger beat him, and he's kind of like he's being helped up, so he kind of has to turn his face into Reisvelger because he's like smirking his fucking ass off, going haha, because like he is
Yeah.
Icarus, and this man just beat Icarus, so everyone's gonna stay the fuck away from him, and he's like, it done perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you see that everyone is won at awe by how quickly Reisvelger defeated Icarus, but are also kind of disappointed that it was over so soon. You see the one.
Oh,
You see the one herald that walked you over was like, holy shit. Okay. Are you guys gonna go like one more round, or like you guys calling it good, or
Heal me and I'll fight Taris.
just
I've
kind of
never
turns
watched
like
the one so fat. I'm just messing.
he just kind of turns is like, hey, do we know if any of the clerics are up? Well, it's
I
just
start
like,
whistling and slowly walk away out of the room. Stealthily.
no, you're in an open field.
I walks away.
You see one of the others is like, at this hour, I'm surprised we're still up, and we're technically supposed to be on guard duty.
I hope this won't arouse suspicion for people think like this won't arouse any suspicion for people thinking that I'm Horace Belger.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Yeah, because he had like at first he's like overcome with like satisfaction considering he won the fight, but then realization hits him. Natural 20 again. What the fuck is going on with my?
Travis
Damn.
Winger work.
Yeah. No, as far as you can tell, these heralds are just pretty much saw a lizard guy shoot what looked to be almost like a tiefling with a gun.
All your non-vital areas at once.
Yeah, no.
Wait,
So you can tell that none of them
Icarus is
are
missing a tip
suspicious.
from his horn. Like there's an extra tip
Yeah.
going in his horn.
Yeah, no. As far as you can tell right now, none of them are suspicious of who you are right now.
All right, and he's gonna say to Icarus, "Come, let's go to the clerics."
Icarus kind of just nods, and he's like, he's just not talking.
Yeah. One of the heralds is like, yeah, all right, I'll see if one of them is actually awake right now. We should have a cleric awake during guard duty. It would stupid otherwise.
Still walks away.
Yeah, you, after a little bit of searching, yeah, you guys do find a cleric. Icarus, you're healed up to full.
I'm just gonna long rest because that's easier.
Yeah, can we
Fair
long rest the day before?
Oh,
the
yeah,
champ-
no. Well, I mean, right now it's nighttime, so.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
I forget that this whole thing, like us coming here and us having dinner and this whole thing, happened all in one day. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I thought that we all had taken a rest.
Okay. With that said, yeah, no, you get healed up by the cleric. You then all kind of make your way to, you're then all escorted to your rooms. Unless there is anything specific that anyone wanted to do before a long rest, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I'm holding my peace.
I would
Holding
like
One
to
Piece.
find Taris.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I'm holding my peace for that.
Can Terrace
And
go to
I
the
would
bathroom
like
before going
him
to his room?
To roll a wisdom save.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Before we get to that, Yuri, you're holding your peace. Hreisfelger, you're holding your peace. Bigby, are you wanting to do anything, or are you good?
I am holding my peace.
Let's go.
We got 3 people. We got 3 people holding their peace.
Peace gang.
Carla, if that's what you call this episode, I will laugh my ass off.
Please do.
Wait, what's the name?
Holding your peace.
Holding our pieces.
Holding our peace. So yeah, no. You 3 do your thing. Taurus, you are about ready to call it a night when you hear a knock on your door.
I'm so good with knocks on my door.
An immediate wisdom save.
I'm so good with ducks.
Do I do a wisdom save before I open the door?
I'm gonna say after, because I'm guessing this isn't a I'm guessing this is something that you actually have to see the person in order to do it.
Vicious mockery.
Yeah, you definitely have to see them.
Yeah, you gotta open the door first.
Yeah, so you open the door.
Opens the door on the same way as the first time.
Yeah, open the door, give a wisdom saving throw.
Hey, 14. I saved it.
Motherfucker.
Damn.
I'm like, what do you need? Come here often?
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Can he like throw himself into the door so it like hits Taris in the face?
I have my foot behind it.
Yeah, and Icarus is a 6-foot man. Your foot will move.
Opposing athletics checks.
Where's athletics?
Do we both need to do athletics checks?
Yes, that's why I said opposing.
Oh, you're losing. I have +5. 14.
He just, instead of he smacks it, he's like, fuck.
You smash your own face
Yes,
into the door.
Rolling twice and he's getting really mad.
Yeah, no, Icarus, you try and push the door to try and hit him. Taurus's foot is just pretty much dead weight blocking it, and you just end up kind of tripping over yourself.
As this happens, he's like, fucking mortals, what the fuck?
Is this all you need, Icarus, or are you good?
Yes. And he just leaves. He just accepts defeat and he's like, bye.
See you tomorrow.
Suck a
And then I close
cock.
the door.
He like flips off Taris as he goes to bed.
Yeah, I close the
Alright.
door.
Anything else?
Oh, that's good.
Icarus, anything else for you?
Nah, he's done.
Okay. That being said, you all do get a long rest.
E-
Yay!
Morning comes.
Alright, and before he does, like, get up for the day, whenever that will be, he will cast his disguise.
Right.
Or actually, he'll wait on that until he actually has to leave the room, so he can have more time.
So yeah, morning comes, though for you guys it's kind of harder to tell because you're not because you're underground for the most part. But you can still see that bells start to ring. You hear people starting to kind of walk around the grounds of the manor a little bit more, and at this point I'd say eventually all of you do wake up. Arakion, you disguise self, look like a lizard folk once again. And do you guys And as of right now, nobody is summoning you anywhere, so you pretty much can walk around the grounds however you want. So, what would you like to do at this point?
I think everyone knows
I
what
need
I
to
would
go
like to
talk
do.
to Templars. No, we need to do that before we start a fight.
Yeah, Raikion's mostly, he's gonna convene with everybody else first, and before he goes to challenge.
Alright, you guys gonna meet out at the patio again like you did the last night, or are you gonna meet kind of in the manor foyer?
Honestly, I'm kind of waiting for Terrace to find Lyza, because I get the feeling that that's what he's trying to do. Just so I find a good avenue to challenge her.
My god. Alright,
Do I have
so,
any clue as to where she could be?
you know that you don't really have an idea on where she is, but you can at the very least ask around.
Is any guards around?
You're still at this point within the grounds of the manor, so there are still a good amount of guards and other heralds that are just kind of walking around.
Can I ask the first one I walk into, like, oh, I was summoned by Lyza. Do you know where she is?
Just kind of looks at you and is like, you were summoned by Lyza.
Yeah, she needed me for something. I don't know what.
Give me a deception check.
Deception. 17.
Damn,
Something here.
that rids.
Outlands, baby. The herald looks at you and is like, alright, dude. You got a crush on her or something?
Oh, wait. You got me there, buddy. I just like to see her one more time before the fight.
Alright, wait, fight?
Oh my god! Oh my fucking
Oh my god.
god!
Wait.
Damn it.
Can
you
you
want-
just see Icarus come storming in and just like shove
No,
him
no,
out?
no, no,
Wait,
Let him cook, let him cook, let him cook, let him
hold up.
cook. Let him cook.
Let me kick.
Hold up,
Let him
hold
cook.
up.
I don't want to let you cook. You're bad at cooking.
Jerome. Okay, Lou, shut up.
Make me.
Let me
Jerome.
cook.
Let him cook.
Jerome,
Yes.
if you want, we can retcon that, but if you want to keep that,
No. Come on. If I say something, we gotta go down.
Yeah.
I like it.
Commitment.
Don't
Okay.
encourage the twat.
Hold on. Since I'm already like, I'm on his, okay. Well, yeah, I think he was gonna have a fight with Eliza because, I do have a crush on her, and did they not have something going on? So that's probably why I needed to talk to her.
Right. Okay, buddy. Let me give you a copper's worth of advice right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, last night, first off, I was one of the ones that was watching the sparring match between your couple of friends there. Last night, you remember how one of the others said that curtains were closed tonight and everyone kind of freaked out?
I remember that, yeah. What was that all about?
Trust me, if you don't know, then I feel sorry for you. But put it this way. In the morning after something like that, you don't want to disturb her.
Uh-huh. Piques my interest.
But leave
No,
the
trust me.
woman alone.
Okay,
Okay,
trust me,
thank
listen.
you, buddy. Maybe I'll just look her up later then.
Oh my.
I'm telling your girlfriend.
Please tell me you said. Please tell me you said look her up.
Oh my god.
Yes, look her up. Guys, you know that this is a facade, right? Like, I'm not actually into that woman. I'm literally just pissing her off.
Either way,
I'm
the Herald
judging
just
you.
kind of looks at you. The Herald just kind of looks at you and is like, okay, yeah. If you, I'll just say, if you see her before she sees you at this hour, right up her if she doesn't have her gun. And they just walk off.
Okay. I'll take I'll take my surge back and I'll just go to the meetup.
Okay.
I'll take the smart choice for once.
Thank God.
All right. Again, are you guys going to be meeting out in the patio by the servants' quarters, or are you going to be meeting inside the manor in the foyer?
I'm down either way.
Whatever the party wants to do. He's just going along with everyone.
Patio?
Yeah.
Alright, bet.
Patio it is.
All right. Yeah. No. After a bit, you all make your way over to the patio. Taurus takes a little bit longer, and then eventually shows up.
Hey, where you been?
Hey, what's up, guys? I just slept in load.
Where did you go?
I want to incite him.
Wait, what did you say?
Can I incite the bitch?
Why do you want to incite the bitch?
Because he's lying.
He line roar.
Guys, why are you...
Taurus, deception check. Icarus, insight check.
I got a 14.
17.
Fuck you.
Guys, I was literally I just came from my room. Like, I don't know why you guys are so skeptical of me.
Before I say anything else, does anyone else want to insight check Taurus? DC 17.
I'll fuck it. I'll incite him. Since
Oh,
I
Bigby, go.
since I asked the
Bigby should
question,
do it.
since I asked the question, I'll incite him. He doesn't see anything.
Yeah,
Big
no.
Drone, I hate you.
Bigby, please.
Go, Bigby,
Yeah,
go. Go, Bigby,
you're
go.
your Bigby.
Someone get to the bottom of this.
Bigby
please.
died. No.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Does anyone else want to insight Taurus?
Okay.
While we're at it.
Fuck it.
Gary, please.
Guys, why are you guys like sus with me? Like, what did I do?
Okay, yeah, no, Roz, we can hear you.
Which?
Or not.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I think she's having audio trouble.
All right. I'll give it a try. It's probably not it, but.
My god.
I swear.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That's about right. Okay, so yeah, no, as far as any of you can tell, this guy's telling the truth.
I believe
Alright,
you.
Well,
Yeah, why are you guys sus with me?
you know why.
Oh my god.
Please just try not to do anything stupid that we can get thrown out of here prematurely.
I gotcha.
Anyway, whenever it comes time, we need to track down. Whenever it comes time, we need to make sure we can find Lyza so I can challenge her to this fight so we can get the hell out of here with the mage.
Yeah, and the
We
money.
spend enough here.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
We'll wait for her to come to us. She might be busy.
I need to go talk to some Templars.
Side eyes, Icarus.
You can come with me if you want.
Yeah, T. I'm coming with.
Okay.
Maybe I can.
So, so yeah, Icarus is gonna head off throughout the hollow to find some Asmar who are Templars. Arakion, are you just gonna stay on the manor grounds to wait for Lyza?
Yes. The manor is
Right.
is where she usually goes, right?
Yeah, no. The manor is where you all are at, and where, as far as you guys know, Lyza is. Taurus, you know she's definitely here.
Oh god, dude.
Yeah, so-
Oh.
He's staying behind, and he's gonna sit down and wait, or do that, or probably like look around in his bag and try to organize anything.
All right, Yuri, where are you going to be popping off to?
Damn. Yuri doesn't really have kind of like a thing to do, so he kind of just like he's just gonna sit around with Arakion and Big B.
Yeah, Big B's doing the same.
Hey,
Ooh.
your audio's back.
Let's go.
Is it finally back?
Yes.
Yeah, it's back.
We can hear
Yeah.
you.
Perfect.
That being said, do you want to inside Taurus just for shits and grins?
No, just the idea of like doubting him has not crossed Big B's mind.
Hey,
Oh my god.
let's go, Big
Why?
B. The only one who doesn't sus
When
me.
they sit down, Arakion does want to call over a herald. He's gonna say, Herald.
You know we do have names, right?
You haven't told me. Anyways, just
That's
to make
good.
you all feel safer, I'm gonna need you to supervise me while I clean my gun.
That's a terrifying thing to say, but yeah. Okay.
No. For your safety and my safety. I wouldn't want to pull out a gun and then you all start pointing at me. So,
Yeah. Fair enough. All right. Hey guys. You see, like about like one or two other actually come over as well. All right. So
Awesome.
with that, Freisfelger, Bigby, and Yuri, you are staying on the manor grounds to wait up for Lyza. Icarus, Taurus, you guys are going probably outside of the manor grounds to throughout the rest of the hollow to find a Asmar who used to be a Templar angel. And actually at that, I'm going to say this is a good point to actually end the episode. So we are going to end it right there.
Hey.
Nice.
Because
man, that was fun.
I have a thing to get to, because otherwise I would have loved to let this play out a little bit longer. But that being said, thank you guys for playing, and thank you all for watching. Next week we will get to the challenge and the duel between Lyza, the gunslinger of the Night Heralds, and Arakion, Freisfelger, Zandiri. Holy shit, I am looking forward to this. So yeah, thank you all for watching. We'll see you next week. Until then, this campaign or any of our other campaigns on our YouTube channel at The Swinging Swordsman. If you want to listen to our episodes of Guys, head over to Spotify. Fucking Lou. Yes. This coming Saturday is going to be the next episode for Guys, and then following that on the next Sunday is going to be the next episode of our D&D podcast here. That being said, no, none of you get a level up, you bastards.
Fuck.
Oh man.
Fuck.
I had so many good checks.
Mr. Decarios! Yoo-hoo!
Give me a level.
Yay.
What?
What was that?
So yeah, we will see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Take care,
Aw.
Swordsman.